All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on a seriously high-stakes operation. This is all about secrets, seduction, and the art of leverage. We're going to break down, step by step, how power is sometimes taken, not given. And it all kicks off with this one simple, kind of chilling request. That's a handler, a woman named Claudia, talking to her operative. And that one line, "I need you to do a nasty job for me," sets this entire elaborate plan into motion. It's the hook that pulls us right into this world of calculated manipulation.
So why? What's the motivation for a job that's described as nasty from the get-go? Well, no surprise here, it all boils down to two things: a whole lot of money and the power that comes with it. The objective is to lock down some very lucrative government contracts, and the people involved, they're willing to do just about anything to get them.
And let's talk about the money, because the numbers here are staggering. The grand prize is $20 million in contracts. Now, from that pot, the handler, Claudia, she's looking to skim a cool $3 million for herself. And for the guy on the ground, the operative, doing the dirty work, a $1.5 million payday. Oh, and they throw in a sports car. So yeah, the stakes are incredibly high for everyone.
Okay, so who are the masterminds here? Let's meet our cast of characters. At the very top, you have the client, Mr. Big. He's the one who needs those contracts. Running the show is Claudia, the handler. She's the strategist, the one pulling the strings. And then you have Rex, the operative. His job description, seduction and blackmail. He's the one who has to get up close and personal. Each one has a very clear role and a very powerful reason to succeed.
All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty. Phase 1 of the plan. The first targets are a powerful couple, Senator Frank Johnson and his wife Elaine. And this is where the strategy gets, well, it gets deeply personal, really fast.
And here we see the absolute bedrock of any effective blackmail, finding a vulnerability. For Senator Johnson, the weak spot is his hidden sexuality. Turns out he's been secretly asking about the operative, Rex. Now, for his wife Elaine, they found two weaknesses: her voyeuristic tendencies and a really dark secret from her past. You see, these aren't just professional mistakes, they're deeply personal secrets, which makes them much more powerful weapons. And check this out. This is how a long-forgotten event from decades ago gets turned into a weapon. Way back in 1967, Elaine Johnson ran over her ex-boyfriend. The whole thing was pretty much swept under the rug. The charges just kind of went away. But now, all these years later, it's been dug up to become the ultimate tool to control her and her senator husband. It just goes to show you, the most dangerous secrets are the ones you think are buried the deepest. So the strategy here is just surgical. Rex is going to set up this encounter with the senator at a hotel. And of course, the whole thing is going to be filmed. But here's the brilliant part of the trap. It's not just about compromising the senator. It's designed specifically to play into his wife's voyeurism, creating this twisted, multi-layered situation where they're both caught.
But they're not stopping with the Johnsons. Oh no. The next phase of this operation is even more intricate. They're going after a second senator, but this time, they're not targeting him directly. They're going through his family. This is a whole other level of strategy.
The new target is Senator Mason. But the way in? It's not him. It's his 23-year-old daughter, Rebecca. And the key to unlocking everything, the ultimate leverage point? You're not going to believe it. It's her personal diary. Yeah, you heard that right, a diary.
So what could possibly be in this diary that's so explosive? Well, let's just say it's a political bombshell. We're talking a secret affair with another much older senator. That affair led to a pregnancy, and then an abortion. And the critical part is, she wrote it all down. Every single detail, right down to the name and address of the clinic in Arlington. This isn't just a rumor. It's a verifiable, career-ending scandal just waiting to be detonated.
Okay, so we've got the what and the why. Now let's break down the how. This is where we get into the real nitty-gritty of the operative's playbook, and it is a cold, calculated masterclass in manipulation. Getting to Rebecca isn't random. It's a methodical, four-step process. Step 1, the initial contact. You know, a chance meeting at a coffee shop. Step 2, build the attraction. Turn on the charm, create that sexual tension. Step 3 is escalation and extraction. This is where he uses those intense, intimate moments to get her to start sharing her secrets. And the whole thing leads to the final goal, step 4. Get his hands on that diary either by earning her trust or by creating a diversion.
And if you really want to get inside the head of the operative, Rex, just listen to this quote. It's raw, but it perfectly captures the chilling mindset behind these tactics. There's zero emotion there. For him, intimacy is just a tool for information extraction. It's a performance, all designed to get the target to lower their defenses when they are most vulnerable.
And this is what all of that work leads to. The final move. A blackmail letter sent directly to Senator Mason. And it's not a vague threat, it's a precise weapon. It explicitly threatens to leak the diary's contents to major news outlets and to all his biggest political donors. It's engineered for maximum personal and professional devastation.
So the billion-dollar question, or I guess the $20 million question, did it actually work? After all this complex, morally bankrupt scheming, did they pull it off? Let's look at the results.
The results pretty much speak for themselves. The mission was a total success. Senator Johnson's bill, it passed. Rex's $1.5 million payout, secured. The red Lamborghini, delivered. And most important, for whatever comes next, Rebecca's diary was acquired. They hit every single objective.
But the story doesn't end there. Not even close. Because with 2 U.S. senators now firmly under control, the curtain gets pulled back, and we see the true scale of this operation. The client, Mr. Big, he wasn't just thinking about domestic contracts. His ambitions are global. We're talking prime ministers, even royalty are on the target list.
And that's what we're left with, this huge, lingering question. This whole operation, as crazy as it was just a beginning. They now have a proven, repeatable playbook for taking power through blackmail. And with a network that is aiming for the highest levels of global influence, you just have to wonder, what is the ultimate endgame here? What do they really want?